Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TeamODZ Live and this Friday Ebb. And so tell me that. Yeah, quickly. Yeah. There we go. Great, David. Great. Good morning, both.
Morning. So how was California, David?
It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Did some really good rides did one good ride with Chase. It was about 50-50 dirt and quote-unquote gravel. Over gravel was single track. It was full fun on the gravel bike. Which was 30 pounds light. I mean, we did.
Hey there, Bonnie. Thanks for sharing.
Jeez. After that trip to the office there, my shorts don't feel like they fit right anymore.
It was even done. Wow, 6, that's like in 2 hours? Hour 45.
Right, 6:20 here, so
7:20. Late or early.
Okay, it's 4:20 here, braggers.
Whoa. In Oregon?
Yep.
That's usually the case.
It's always
Isn't it
4:20 here. Yeah, that's always the day.
Not that Maine's much different, really, but
I think we were one of the first medical approval, and boy,
yeah.
has that helped our state. It's gotten so much better.
So have you ever heard the story about how that Portland, Oregon got its name from Portland, Maine?
Yes, versus the other option was Boston.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Wow.
And then Portland took off to surpass Portland, Maine.
Well, you know what it was called? You know what it was called before that?
Wasn't one of the founders from Portland?
No, but you know what Portland was called before they flipped the coin?
Oh, I remember this, but I don't remember. I remember this part of the story, though.
Called Stumptown,
Oh, yeah.
because of all the damn fir trees.
Yeah, that story gets told on the news around here, usually like once a year.
Yeah. And this is the time of year when we read a wonderful, beautiful story.
Maine's excited about anything where someone from Maine went off and did something somewhere else.
Johnny went to war. He never came back, but he went to war.
It's all about the ones who got away. No. That's a great state. I was actually having that conversation with my coworker yesterday. She's from Massachusetts, but she lived on the South Shore her entire life. And then she went on a international trip with a couple friends. And then she was, I was talking about how that must have been cool. And pretty much they just backpacked around Europe for a year. And after that, then she was like, yeah. I mean, it was kind of bad in a way, though, because that was when I caught the traveling bug. And now I just don't want to settle down. And I was like, well, then why'd you move to Maine? I was like, there's a reason why Maine's at the tippity top of the state. And it's a dead end. Because once you get here, you're trapped now. You're not leaving. It's too easy to live here. Other than the snow. The snow does make it rough. Everybody says they're moving because of the snow, but then they never do. Uh-oh. There we go. Ooh, I was flirting with the fence there. I was like,
30
I had my my nose in it, but it wasn't giving me a countdown yet. You know what? I think I'm just gonna drop back to you and ride with you, Andy.
Yeah, that's a splendid idea. There's 21 people that are going to get booted in a few seconds if they don't ease up. And I hope Greens is one of them. Oh, did I say that?
Oh, this is a friendly freaking ride, man. And that your Swift Corp.
Oh yeah. So last week we were wondering where you were, David. We figured you were probably back from California, but yet not joining us on the app. Which then started a conversation about how you've been hitting the gym quite a bit. And then Ufa asked what LA Fitness stands for. And I said, as far as I've been able to see on his Strava, it stands for legs and arms. So
No, they're from South. You would think that means they're from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I think secretly it's Spanish for the welcome to
the fitness. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So in November we're going to Maui over Thanksgiving. They've got like 10 of them there. Like, okay, I guess I can work out. I tried to do some push-ups the other night. Working out does not help you do push-ups. Let me just tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that helps push-ups is push-ups.
Yeah.
That's the tough part about push-ups. There's no easy way to start push-ups.
Yep.
It's always the worst thing for a while.
Even
That's why
more so, pull-ups, man.
Oh yeah, pull-ups. I mean,
try that.
for me, I've always been
skinny.
lucky because I have a low body weight naturally, but it's still tough.
Yeah.
I'm always able to at least like pull out at least like 5 or so, but on the 5th one, I'm struggling.
Thank goodness they have the presidential in like 6th grade when we all weighed 89 pounds. They make you do that to get out of high school.
Yeah.
People. Especially the nerds.
My least favorite thing was the rope climb. I just could never figure that out.
We didn't have a chance to do that in 6th grade.
I always wanted to use my feet, and that's just not the right way.
Would they not allow you?
Well, it's just never works. I mean, you use them a little bit, but mainly you just got to use your arms.
Use them more to hold your position than.
I don't know if you can tell or not, but I've never been a top heavy guy. Upper body strength is not my forte. And so I always try to finesse my way out of things. And that one I just could not finesse my way out of.
I watched on YouTube the other night the CrossFit games. Have you guys ever seen that?
Yeah.
This one, all the 50 dudes or whatever, they run a mile. And they come back into the field. They get the order right. They had to do 100 pull-ups. Then they had to do 200 push-ups.
Like, wait, and then what?
and then they had to do 300 air squats.
Wow.
And they had some ingenious, like, watching to make sure that they touched when they did the push-ups, making sure that they win.
Obviously, that's their marathon, so they've been training at, what, like 75 pull-ups?
Yeah. And then they had to run another mile to finish.
Jeez.
And they were all wearing like a military flak jacket with a big metal plate in it that weighed 20 pounds or something.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's stupid.
That's what there's 2 of us that brew at the brewery I work at, and Clay, he used to do CrossFit, and then now he does all the the rucking stuff where essentially he goes out on like boot camp retreats where they just go on a long march and have to pick up all kinds of things and stay up for 48 hours and do all that stuff. But yeah, he's like me except bigger.
And this other day, they had these women and they were doing a crit race. And none of them are bike riders really, so they suck.
They look weird on a bike.
It was like 10 miles, like a 1 1/4 kilometer course or something. This one gal was like, you've never actually seen a bike race, have you? You're literally zapping yourself. She eventually did get behind a couple of people. And then she went back in the lead for the last lap. She smoked at the sprint. I think she was second or third. Oh, well, I made one lap.
Whew. Man, the animals had me concerned there. Oh my, they're still going. The cat's full of energy this morning. Now the dog's doing something about it. Been chasing the cat, but then the cat went behind the little entertainment stand where the power strip is. And he has a tendency to step on that power button and shut everything off.
Nice. You need a piece of tape over the power button.
Yeah, I put something over it, but I need to secure it. I just put a like a little plastic container over it. If
Sounds
we
like
move
you're
that-
describing somebody's weird YouTube video. And then the dog chased the cat behind the. And then the entire thing fell over.
Yeah, that's essentially what's happening here behind the camera. Is it's chaos. There's these animals. I don't know what's going on right now, but usually I sit around for about an hour before I start riding. But this morning I slept in a little bit. So now I think it has them all worked up. They're very needy. They don't get pet in the morning, then they're gonna act up. All right, I gotta go back to this chat here. Oh, homebrew. Are you talking about brewing your rollers? I thought you were claiming to be the maker of Guinness Zero.
Nope.
If you're going to have a motor, you need one that actually flexes your. I guess if you're on a smart trainer, the motor would actually work.
Yeah. Wouldn't work at all for me.
Yeah, think how fun it would be, though.
You have a switch for your magnetic resistance that you can make it more or less?
No. Spin it faster if you want more resistance.
Oh yeah,
Aggressive.
that's right. I knew that. I've starved my oxygen of brain. Wow, we had quite a team time trial yesterday. Quite honestly, we rode like a pack of bees. That's for sure. And the WTRL saw it that way too. I was supposed to be the C for the day, but just keeping on the back, I kept an average of 3.6 watts per kilogram. So.
Boy, when your sprint just looks like regular watts, that's terrible.
Leg day.
It's mind-boggling to me that the similar perceived effort outdoors, my heart rate's like higher than indoors.
Yeah.
Indoors at 155, I just feel like I'm gonna die. Outdoors, it just felt.
Sometimes I'll ride through the city and all of a sudden look down and be like, 175, what? How is that happening? I won't feel like it, but I think it's cool. It's all the racing traffic and stuff. Wow, I'm not getting any of the boosts I want. Whew, I'm going to be happy if I can get a good sprint off on this one.
I'll be happy if I can stay with the group on the hill.
Yeah,
And
one thing I used to when I was using my rower more, I would always notice that once I got on the bike afterwards, my legs just felt like they weren't doing what I wanted them to do. I would always do, some pretty intense rower sessions, like 30 minutes trying to keep up a really good pace. Just overdoing it as I do.
I just do 1,000 meters on easy resistance to warm up.
Yeah, I got into like it was like this one iFit trainer guy that was that he would do like row across the English Channel, and then you'd go along with him, and I'd try to keep up with what he was doing, because in my mind I think I can keep up with an Olympic rower.
You can until your adrenaline wears off.
Or until he tries.
Of course, he's still talking and telling stories, and I'm dying. But it would always be a good workout. But then I'd get on the bike afterwards, and my legs would just be jelly.
I can imagine.
Oh, there's the Charlie too.
Maybe I should try that. Easy spin for the first 3 minutes, then join.
Late join.
Yep.
Come in Discord and I'll tell you when we're on the descent down to the sprint. Late join then.
Man, this caffeine is really getting to me. Wow. That's the thing, when you never have caffeine and then all of a sudden you hit yourself with a bottle of caffeine, heart rate just skyrockets. I ran out of scratch, so I picked up some Noon tabs from the grocery store in an emergency, and didn't even see that they're the caffeine ones. Now I have a drink that tastes bad and has caffeine.
Well, at least they have caffeine.
Hey Grace, did you bring me my water bottle out there?
You going with your dog again? That would be a good trick.
Morning, Chris.
Andy says good morning.
Good morning.
There we go. That's much better. Fresh water. No additives.
Oh,
I don't know. The other one, I guess. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Uh-oh. Now I don't know where to put this water bottle. That's a good spot. Oh my, getting dropped.
Uh-oh. Which Siberian orchestra?
I'm Siberian Orchestra.
The
Uh-oh.
trans.
That doesn't mean what it used to mean. I used to be an elbow. Now. Then there's the Hollywood. Trans Hollywood Orchestra. Something completely different. Oh, man. I just feel myself to stay on here. Ooh.
It's only supposed to be one cowbell, not two. I bet you could play two cowbells though.
No, you always need more cowbell. 4 or 5 would be great.
Hey there, Beer Bear. Good morning. Sorry, I missed your message. You've got a high rate there. Cheers. Don't mind if I do. Cold? Yeah. I don't know what it is here.
I always thought recorders were easy. You just push the red button and you record really. I believe what we need here is more. Oh man. 3 minutes in. I'm feeling a little dead.
Man, tell you what. There is such thing as enough saddle time.
Yep, 29:55. That's where I draw the line.
I have made a vow to have no saddle time tomorrow.
$36. Closing on Monday. Starting to move soon. Nice. Where are we moving to, Beer Bear? Yeah, I went for a run. Was it Monday just gone? I can't remember now. It was in snow. 34 degrees. Shorts and t-shirt was perfect for it. I didn't sweat at all.
Until you lost your identity badge.
Yes, that wasn't good, but that was the Monday I lost my badge. You're right.
Yeah.
So that was over a week ago.
What the heck? There are absolutely no arrows today. Fresh out of arrows.
I think we're going too fast. That was our fastest lap in like 3 times, 3 weeks, 3 months.
Ugh, man. I am not. I know I say it every time, but I'm not in the mood to do this. Do the finale.
I don't know if you say it every time, but I think you say it every time I'm here.
But I do need to make up for the sprint I wasn't able to do at the end of the TTT. It was hilarious. I went for a sprint. I saw like the finish banner, and then I started to sprint. And then I see on the distance countdown that there was still 0.8 of a mile left. And I'm like, wait, no, that's too early. And then right as I let off, stop pedaling and wait for everybody to catch up, then coast through the finish line, and then all of a sudden it popped up. So something went wrong with the countdown. But
With math.
I had been racing the whole time just so I could sprint at the end to make up for the last team time trial I did with Andy, where I didn't sprint because I felt dead.
Oh, come on. No gaps.
I didn't say anything, but I scored down to 2 watts per kilo to let Barry catch up then. Vince just held everyone in. It was a treat. He was doing 5.5 watts a kilo though.
That finish was it was chaos for that last little bit. The whole thing went pretty well, but that last bit, it was like, what is even happening right now?
Nice. It's good to have family as a babysitter. Beer Bear. That's a challenge that I don't have. My parents are 3,500 miles away. My wife's parents are no longer on this earth, but her sister is 3,500 miles in the opposite direction. So, yeah, not happening. Although I'm sure someday they'll probably surprise us. Yeah. We know you did.
That was actually, man, don't even get me started on that one. The struggle of pooping under pressure is real.
Like underwater?
Yeah, that too.
What you gotta do is equalize on the way down. So you gotta blow a little dirt out if it's down. And it should be at the right pressure for you. Did that help?
That's my new favorite saying. Yeah. That's another saying, you know, like when you're, you know, like in college and stuff, and you're on your last dollar, so you roll some pennies. And now you're buying groceries with rolled pennies.
Is that what that?
I'm rolling pennies for the finish.
Is that what that Bowie theme song is about? Under pressure. Oh, yeah, I can't get that song out of my head, darn it.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have joined RGT after after that race. I should have just gone and fueled.
As a reply to you.
Oh my, that just almost went bad. Wow. Would you believe it that when you type in stream, it switches automatically to screw? and that was, if you look there, I heard there was a lot of screening. What the heck? There it is. Oh my. I'm happy the first one didn't go up there. That would have been a typo.
Would have been funny though.
Why would it do that? Well, I guess the SCRE, it automatically thinks I just want to do screw and screwing, but oh wow, we're almost there, aren't we?
Yep.
Looks like I'm stuck with what I have, or I guess I could
Popping.
put it all on black.
Yep.
Might as well. If I get a feather, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh man. Hurry, magazine. That's terrible news. Oh, just my head went through.
Right.
Pasta and alcohol for college. Well, I hope that's not what my daughter's going through right now. Because since now, what, 2 months, 2.5 months, 3 months into her degree course.
Yeah.
So, but she's at Seventh-day Adventist University. And Adventists don't drink, so I really hope there's no alcohol involved with
Well,
with
I don't know. I spent my youth in that church, and there was some drinking. But no, yeah. Typically when I when you go to the university, it's a lot harder to get away with it. That's for sure. Yeah, my stepdad is he's a Seventh-day Adventist evangelist. And so I went to, I think, 7th and 8th grade in school. But yeah, for the most part, compared to public school, there's a lot less shenanigans. I was probably actually the corrupted one that brought all the bad stuff into the school. I don't know. Maybe. I had a tendency for that.
I went to a small Christian college. I can relate.
You just learn how to keep things secret better.
Come on.
Yeah, my cousin did a good job when she went to university. She ended up going, and she went from not drinking to having a few beers on a Friday. But she never went wild.
Ooh. All right, come on down, Harvey. Got a minute.
I keep looking up and thinking, oh wait, did it start? I am definitely not paying attention. All right, hopefully I can get this. I'll just put some power down and see what happens. This is way too much caffeine. My mind is all over the place right now.
Hey there, John. You caught us just for the finish here. It'll be sparks and fireworks. There's the banner where we start.
Is it too late for late join? I want to get out and rest for a minute.
Dropping feathers. All right.
Let's see, what do I
You want
Oh,
this?
come
Oh,
Double trust.
fine. With here. We've got
Oh
people
my.
lighting the
I'm already
tires up already. Lots of
already at
fire.
160. 165, what is that? My heart rate's shooting up already.
Coming down the hill here. Certainly in touch with the lead pack.
Ooh, I'm not feeling it.
Slowly making his way towards the front. Alright, starting to hit the flat portion now. Some more fire socks. Got a decent bunch here at the front. Many to call out. We've certainly got the regulars.
Oh.
There we go. I can see Woo. Unless Charlie's changed his jersey, I'm not seen Charlie.
We might not have gone.
Oh, he's there. He's there. Oh no, he's 6 seconds back. Oh, he hasn't gone. Either that or he's going to chase you down in the last seconds. All right, we've got the tyres being lit up now. Rick drops his draft boost. Perfect time to do it. That lasts for 30 seconds compared to the aero boost, which is only 15. Making his way through the pack, scything through now. Coming up to the finish line. Coming up, here it comes. Ah, too little, too late. But great finish, Rick. Well done, sir. Nice job.
My ears are ringing.
Here we go. Cross over the line here. And we'll have a look at the results. See who finished where.
Note to self. Don't do max leg press.
Right. First, second,
yeah.
third. We've got Wu, Goshima, and Patterson. Ian came in on fourth. Rick managed sixth. Nice work, guys. Nice work.
Ooh. Ah,
Like
I worked
came in
harder.
like a fantastic 90 seconds or something.
felt like I worked harder for that sixth place than I usually do for top three. Oh man.
So
That was rough.
Whew. Rick. Mr. Rick.
What?
What did you end up getting for your
For my time?
power up?
Oh, a draft. Oh, now I have an arrow. Well, that's cool. Thanks.
Well, the draft was perfect for you where you were, Rick. You know, it lasted 30 seconds. You were sitting in the draft at the time. That's perfect for it.
Yeah. I was in. Yeah, it looked like I was in the draft the whole time. Yeah, my whole plan was to be in the back, but I don't know if I went too late or what. Plus, I think my power fell off. Well, no, it doesn't look like it did. Looks like I was actually pretty steady. On my graph, at least. Oh. My eyes are sweating again. Okay, I'm done with this caffeine water. This stuff sucks.
Just all right to 30k.
What's that? You're gonna go to 40?
No, I'm not going to 40.
I'm gonna go to 25 miles, I guess. This was the same amount as last week when I did it, and it took forever.
Yeah, so after the TTT yesterday, David, I get off the bike and get a shower, get dressed, and have a nice cold glass of Guinness.
What?
Guinness at 6:50 in the morning.
I don't even know what that means. What is that word?
What, Guinness? You've heard of Guinness.
Guinness. Everybody says Guinness. It's like when some dude pees in your Guinness at the bar, you get penis.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Why? Because you've done that?
No. I'm sure the Guinness would neutralise it anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
So, hate that the companion app, if you put it in the background, disconnects after like 5 minutes. So then nothing works. Then you close it, and then you reopen it, and it takes like another 5 minutes for it to figure out that you're riding your bike.
They'll let it play with RGT voice yesterday.
Yeah, how's that?
It works. That's what it says on the tin.
I was having trouble, but it was all because of my laptop settings. For some reason, they work well in Discord, and they just weren't doing it in RGT. And then today, when I got back on Discord, my microphone was turned down for some reason.
I heard it only works like if you're within 50 feet of a rider or something.
Ah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I was with them at the time, but it was just, it was like a connection thing. I got on a second time after I went and messed around with my settings to try to make sure I was connected. And then when I got on then, I could hear it working, but they couldn't hear me, and I think it was because I was behind the pack.
Uh-huh.
All right, thanks for joining everybody on the stream. We'll get the stream down now. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.